It's a waiting game.
I know it's nothing malicious, just an honest mistake.
We have all night. Mm-hmm.
Well, would you wait in the hall for a moment, please?
All night.
I'm so sorry.
It's gonna be a long night, that's for sure.
Now, I want to make something very clear. There's no question about what my mother saw. Take my advice, buddy. Don't wait for the truth to come out. Tell it now so your father can help you. It's your mother who needs help. A doctor. A specialist. I'm sorry, buddy. Sorry for the tragedy that lies ahead.
Well, I hope you understand my position. If the witness had been anyone but Mrs. Barclay, I'd have my doubts.
Save your apology. If you can make it to my son. Still no point coming by here.
I had to make sure in my mind I couldn't have been mistaken.
Now you listen to me. You say you saw Buddy commit murder. That's exactly what you saw.
But was it murder?
Frisco Rose couldn't be any more dead.
A boy like that doesn't pull a trigger without reason, without provocation. Jared, I want to give it up for that explanation.
All right, Mother. I'll start an investigation.
Oh, no, Jared, please, tonight.
Right after I take care of him.
I can drive home by myself. I'll be there. Please.
I'll do everything I can.
You better not drop that. Jared Barclay. Well, if birds didn't take the apple from the top of the tree. I'm Ruthie. I'm a friend of Rose's. I don't suppose you ever noticed me.
No, but I will the next time.
I suppose you see Mr. Rose. I hope it won't come as too much of a shock to you. She's dead. Shot right outside in the alley.
Yes, I know. Ruthie, I don't suppose you'd mind if I took a little look around.
Help yourself. I just dropped in to pick up a few things she'll need. She always took a lot of pride in how she looked, you know. She'd want to knock their eyes out of that work.
You known her very long?
3 years. These are her favorites. Which do you like best?
Oh, the green one. Rosie, where'd you get all this Chinese stuff? Something you gotta do it.
She didn't like much. I'm not sure if the pink one isn't better.
Oh, no, the green one, definitely. You know, this little trinket here looks kind of expensive. You sure you never heard her brag
brag about who gave it to her?
Oh, she was very secret about him. I guess you're right. The green has more class.
Listen, tell me something, Ruthie. Same fellow give her all this stuff?
Mm-hmm.
He must have been quite a character. What do you look at? Can you describe him?
Oh, he never came around here. Those used to meet in different places.
Oh, come on, Ruthie. She must have talked about him a little bit. You know who he was, his name.
Just that he was from town, and his father was somebody important. Oh, you'll never guess what she called that one.
What was that?
The lizard. She used to laugh at him behind his back. Said she had him like a lizard on a string.
So, from what she said, everything points to a backstairs romance on Buddy's part. But it's pretty obvious that she was playing a sucker. And he must have found out. Maybe there's a lot more to it than that.
Absolutely. He's such a nice boy.
Well, come on. I think it's time we all turned in. I got it. Yeah.
I've come to see the lawyer.
Oh. Well, come on in.
You remember me? Holly Patton? You helped me when I got pulled in for being drunk?
Oh, well, it's pretty late, Ollie. Can't wait in the morning.
I think this shot Frisco Rose. Somebody threw it away in the alley right after she got shot.
Did you see who it was?
All I seen was a shadow right
Oh. Well, you should have left it for the sheriff, Ollie. This way it's not much good as evidence. Why not? Everything will prove his buddies. No, he can claim somebody stole it, and then it becomes his word against Ollie's. Where do you think the jury's gonna take it? Then Mother's still the only one who did it.
The only one who can put a rope around Buddy's neck.
Mother was so good with me. I promised to it last week.
I'm doing it again.
But why? Mother, you didn't see the apple last night, did you?
Because I feel like polishing silver.
Well, then I'll help.
I don't want it. I'm sorry. I understand.
Mr. Bartley? I hope I didn't alarm you. Ned Fry, reporter for the Oakland Bulletin.
I don't like unannounced visitors, Mr. Sprague. Please leave the same way you came in.
Polishing and silver. That's what my mother used to do when she had a problem. It is a problem, isn't it? Having it to your power to send a friend's only son to the gallows.
Will you please leave or I'll call my son?
All I'm trying to do, Mrs. Barkley, is get something for my readers. Don't they have a right to the facts? He! I've heard Judge Jerome is one of your oldest and dearest friends. How does he feel now? What have you said to you? And what do you want to do that for? I'm only trying to do my job. What is it?
Keith, get him out.
Some of your reporters never learned it. Take your hand off me, Calvin. Summer Porter bothering mother.
they'll be out in your quarters, his friends. There's no escaping them.
It's impossible to protect you from that kind of thing.
You'll feel better if you get out in the sunshine. Why say I hitch up the buggy?
Mother, I know you're exhausted. Why don't you take a
No,
nap?
what I'd really like to do is to get away from here. Take the train to Sacramento. I know. I could visit Minnie Grant. She's a good enough friend and she won't ask questions.
You have to testify at the inquest day after tomorrow.
But I'll only stay overnight. I'll be back tomorrow morning.
Why not?
You're right. Why not?
That's a wonderful idea, and I'll go with you.
Audrey, dear, I need to be alone for a while. Please understand.
I'll be back.
I admit you got it from a drunk. You said he found it in an alley. You call that evidence?
I found this in your son's closet when we searched your house. It fits Mrs. Barclay's description of what the killer wore.
That's fine. So it all boils down to Victoria's preposterous accusation.
Come to see your son. Boy hasn't said a word since he was arrested. Be better for him if he was to... Well, cooperate.
You confess, don't you? But how could he? He's innocent.
Buddy. Dad, forgive me.
There's nothing to forgive, son. You're an innocent victim in all this. Now, don't let it get you down. You understand? I know how these mistakes can happen. It was dark in there. Man resembled you. Same age, same size. Victoria thought it was you. Well, she wanted it to be you.
Wanted?
I know. We've known each other all these years. But it happens. Must have harbored some deep resentment for some reason.
Dad, don't. Don't make it any worse. I killed that woman. Don't blame anyone but me. What did you say? Dad,
Buddy, tell me.
I met her one afternoon down by the river. Didn't know who or what she was. Later, it didn't matter to me. I loved her, and I thought that she loved me.
You found out she didn't. You felt you had to kill her.
It wasn't like that. It was you she was after. She planned the whole thing to get back at you. She hated you for putting her in the workhouse.
What did she want? Money?
She wanted to ruin your career. She had some letters I had written. Presents and things. She used them like a shotgun to force me to marry her, and if I refused, she threatened to expose our affair. She said the headlines would read, Jezebel and the Judge's Boy. Either way, it makes you a laughing stock. I tried to reason with her. But the more I begged, the more she laughed. I never saw her like that. Ugly, vicious, floating. God help me, I shot her. Will you stay with me while I tell the sheriff?
No. I don't want you to tell anyone.
Dad?
Oh, not for my sake, for yours. None of this is your fault, son. It was all that woman's. Why should you pay for her vindictiveness? She brought it all on herself. Aunt Victoria saw what happened. It's only her unsupported word. And that may not even be enough for the grand jury to indict. Believe me, son, I know what they're talking about. I remember you saying. You were always such a stickler for the letter of the law. Yes. Not when it conflicts with justice. Good boy. Not a word. Don't lose your courage.
Tea for Mrs. Buckley.
Oh, thank you. You shouldn't have gone. You blame me, don't you?
It is not for a servant to blame friend of his master.
I understand. I know how loyal you are to the judge.
Indeed, his son is as my son.
Bring it with you.
I was at the depot waiting for the train. I heard Buddy had been arrested.
Well, what else did you expect?
Keep washing dishes. Washing dishes. Attack of the brain continues. Attack of the brain continues. Scott County is very, very concerned for continued attack of the brain. Unseen. And very, very harassed. brain. So waiting game. The lights are still on in the hallway. And moving on. Let's see. Bada bim, bada boom, 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 boom. Bada bim, bada boom. Oh, there we go. There you go. There you go. There you go. That's the reason for the shock treatment to the brain while in the kitchen. There you go. And the vehicle is, of course, is right there. Right there. It's 6:05 p.m. January 29th, 2025, Wednesday. We are focused 5130, 5130. This property is unlabeled as far as the address. Shock treatment to the brain continues. Extreme high level frequency electromagnetic field wave shock treatment to the brain continues, coming from next door, 5135, second floor hideout. Daily ordered instructions by Anthony J. Loader, nephew of main proprietor of 5132, Nello Greco. Make that phone call. Make sure Internal Revenue Services, the IRS, is very aware of this criminal activity involving children, of course. All right. We are focused. And the blue vehicle is nowhere in sight. They're utilizing his partner's vehicle right there. That's his partner's vehicle right there, hiding behind a tree. Okay. We are focused. Okay, moving on. Moving on. And moving on.